everybody, it's me James, Perkins Life 4. Today we are continuing on our challenge. Sorry it's been a while, but so on this one's not going to be how far I can stretch it. Well, I guess it is how far you can stretch it, because what we're going to do is we don't have a lot of money. So we have to only be able to buy certain things, and sometimes you can't splurge on certain items. Like, you know, for instance, steak. You know, steak's really expensive to get, you know, and to be able to feed, you know, 4 of us, you know, that can get up there in a high price range, you know, after a while. But I have found a little secret that I'm going to share with y'all. Okay, one, I got steaks. I got these 3-pack of steaks here, and these were, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but they're just right about $4 a piece. And there's 3 steaks in each, and they're probably, I don't know, good 1/2 inch. So I've got 2 packages of those. So I'm gonna put those here in a bowl. See, y'all should be able to see this pretty good. Yeah, so I'm gonna put these steaks right here, and they're pretty good sized little steaks. I mean I got a pretty good sized hand there, so I mean they're good steak there. So I've got 6 of these. And I'm going to put them right here in this bowl. And then what I'm going to do, here is the secret. That is a can of pineapple. Doesn't matter what kind of pineapple you get. If you want to use fresh pineapple, you can use fresh pineapple. If you want to get canned pineapple, get canned pineapple. I just was at Aldi's and got a can of pineapple, and this was on sale 63 cents, I think it was. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to stick everything in the blender. That's juice and all. And I am going to blend this up to a liquid puree, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so it's all mixed now. So what I'm going to do now is, let's see if I can get you closer over here. Yeah, I think y'all can see that pretty well. I'm just going to pour this mixture onto my steaks. And then I'm going to take my steaks and make sure they're coated with this pineapple. Now, don't ask me why. There is a scientific term or something for this. But basically what it is you want to make sure this is all covered really good. Move some of that pineapple over there. So I've got everything covered really good here. Can you see that? Now, I'll be right. I'm gonna wash my hands. All right. So like I was saying, I don't know what exactly it is. It's something about the, and you know, I could be saying this wrong. I mean, you can go look it up. There's videos out there about it, but it's either the enzymes or the acid or whatever it is that makes up a pineapple, that when you put it, like it's not really a marinade, but when you put it with steak, and I'm going to let this steak sit for about, these are fairly thin, they're not thin, they're about 1/2 inch, so I'm going to let them sit about an hour, hour and a half. You know, and if they're thicker, you just, 2 hours or whatever. But with this, you could take like a top round roast, cut it in slices, and we've done this before. I just couldn't find one, and these are on sale too, so that helps. But you could cut them in, you know, inch thick slices, and this is a roast, and you can marinate them in this juice or in this pineapples, and the pineapples go in there and dissolve the fat, bristle, tendon, whatever it is. It dissolves it, and it will turn, like these steaks here, it'll turn these things, and these are just cheap steaks. I don't even know what they were. They were see, what were they called? Eye of round steaks. You know, that's what they are. So it's just a cheap quality steak, but it's going to turn these things here into tasting almost like fillets. These things are going to be, it's going to break it down. They're going to be so soft, you know, and it's just, it's like a tenderizer. So what we'll do after this is, after this sits for about an hour and a half, I'll come back and I'll take these and I'll rinse them off. You will not taste any pineapple whatsoever on this. Now, granted, some people say they taste sweet, a little bit of sweetness or something, but I think it's just because they didn't rinse it off good enough. But then after I rinse it off, then I'll add my seasonings and stuff like that. I'm also going to have some, I'm going to make some mashed potatoes, and I think I have some canned vegetables I'll pull out over there. But, you know, so we're looking at, what do we got? $8 in steaks. I got, you know, another $1 in pineapples. So $9, I'm gonna get 6 steaks out of that. Potatoes, I mean, shoot, the whole bag was only $3. I'm not even gonna use the whole bag. I'm gonna use about $2 of that bag probably. So we're at maybe like $11. I'm gonna use a couple cans of vegetables. So we're looking at really good, I mean, under $15. I'm gonna be able to feed 4 people. And I'm gonna say people because I ain't gonna say 2 adults or 2 kids, because if you got kids, you know them boys can eat. They eat like they haven't ate before. But this will be enough to feed all of us for under $15. If you go to any restaurant, or you even go out there and buy you a good steak, it's $15 alone. So this is my little hack on how to have a really great steak dinner on the cheap. So I'll be right back and we'll proceed from there. All right, I'm back to do the taters. So I'm just gonna peel them, cut them up, stick them in a pot, and boil them. So all my taters are peeled now, and all I did was just, let's see, I cut them up into cubes. I got them in a pot. Oops, sorry. Got them in a pot with some water, and I'm gonna boil them. All right, I'm back. So I've got my steaks in my bowl here. See if we can get y'all a good picture of that. Yeah, it's pretty good. And I'm gonna go ahead and rinse them now. And basically what I'm gonna do, plate, is I'm just gonna rinse these off really good. And you can already see on these steaks, I don't know if y'all can see that. Can you see the fibers that where you can see where it's already starting to break down? So just rinse all these off. Look at the fat just falls right off. And I'm not worried about rinsing them off too good, because I don't care if they have that touch of sweetness. I don't want them too sweet though in the same instance. Oh yeah, these will be good. Grab my bowl here. Put my steaks back in here. And then we'll take you over there and I'll show you what I'm doing next. Alright, we're over here now. So now I'm going to put a little bit of a marinade and some seasonings on the steaks. And I like to use the seasoning right here. I get Aldi sells this. And it's a it says steak seasoning, but you can put it on, it also says that you can put it on everything. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in the bowl. You can see that we like that one. I use that a lot. And then I'm not going to be able to grill outside today on the grill because we've got really bad storms here in Tennessee right now. So I'm just going to do them on the griddle in here inside, which is fine. But I want to have that little bit of a smoky flavor. So I've got this right here, which is like a liquid smoke. This is the hickory one. And I'm just going to put a couple little dashes of that in. Stir that up really good. And then I'm going to use this one right here. And this is also another seasoning that I get from Aldi's. And this is really good. Basically what this has is it has the salt, pepper, garlic, onions, and a couple of little seasonings in there. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in there. And stir that around. Yeah, I've got kind of like almost like a little, it's like a little paste. So I'm gonna stick it right here. Let's see, you can see that. Dump that in. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get this and I'm gonna just kind of smear all this around on everything. Make sure everything has a little bit of it. And my potatoes are still over there cooking. They're almost done. And I mean, the potatoes probably got about another 10-15 minutes. And I want my steaks to kind of sit out a little bit, get it almost to room temperature. So if you can see, they're like coated really good here. And I, just check, make sure they're all coated really good. Oh yeah, it smells wonderful. All right, so we'll be back here in just a little bit. All righty, so I've got my potatoes drained. I got them in my mixing bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. Turn it on low to get it going. And then what I'm gonna use is I'm just gonna use some the old Country Crock Original. Because Truck's not able to eat. Well, I don't know if y'all can hear me on that one. Truck's not able to have milk is one of the allergies he has. So the Country Crock doesn't have any milk in it. So we just put that in there, and you can just put butter in. It's really good. So plus, butter just makes it better, so. And I'm going to go ahead and add some seasonings. And a good old pepper in there. Not too much pepper because, stop it, bring it down. Looks like you can use a touch more butter into it. Put my butter in there, but then I'm going to scrape my sides down because I don't mind chunks, but I don't want a lot of chunks in there. And I'm going to get it going. I'm going to turn it on really high speed I can without it slinging out everywhere. And that'll kind of whip it up a little bit. And there we go. We have mashed taters. And Truck, I mean, I got to make so much because he just much rather just eat potatoes, mashed potatoes sometimes. So let's get you over here and over to the griddle. I got the griddle going. See if I get you in a good position over here so you can see everything. There's the steaks. Gonna get you turned. How's that? Can y'all see that? I hope so. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of spray. Spray it a little bit. And then I'm gonna take my steaks and I turned my griddle on before I started my potatoes because I want to get that good little char going on them. I think we're probably pretty close to about done for there. Yeah, they're not very big steaks, so they don't take very long to cook. So I'm gonna give Tia this one here. And let's go around here. Here's some of those so good mashed taters. Alright, let's get over here. Looks good. How's this? Let's see. Potatoes. Good potatoes?
Good potatoes. The steak is soft.
Oh, steak soft.
Good steak.
Taste any sweetness? Nope. So there you go. You can turn a really cheap steak into a really expensive tasting steak with less than $1 can of pineapple. So get the boys all situated here. Truck. Get him a steak. And you want potatoes? On your stuff. Let's get you right here. And yes, you can come back for more. So, here. Here, take your plate. Get you a fork and knife. I'm gonna go ahead and fix Tyler's. Tyler?
Yes.
There's your steak. And Tyler's gonna be like me. I don't want my stuff touching. So, I'm gonna put the potatoes in a bowl. Alrighty. Yep, Tyler's gonna get his fork and knife. Let's get this shrunk down to little people size now. Yes, you're little. Alright. Try your taters. Okay, try your steak. You got it? You want me to cut it up?
I got it.
Good? All right. Let's go with over here with Tyler.
Okay, so we're starting with mashed potatoes.
Yeah, let's start with mashed taters.
Yeah, mashed potatoes are good. Well, what are mashed potatoes not good? I don't cut very well. Just like Joe.
Yeah, they'll be picking up with their fingers as soon as camera's done. Good, huh? Alrighty. So there you go. There is a cheap way you can have a nice dinner. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell everybody bye.
Bye.